Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your brows look presentable when you don't say have time to get them waxed, or you don't pluck them. Like, I don't pluck my own or maintenance my own. And I was going to the guy who would cut my hair and let him do them, and because of that, my brows are just a mess. So the end of this week, I am going to go and get them waxed. Try and get back on that. I have been trying to grow them out, but I think this is as good as they're going to be for a little while. So I just need to go get them waxed, and it'll make my eyebrow process a lot better, in addition to my nails. Like, I'll get it all done at one time. But anyway, so on this video, I'm showing you 2 ways to do your brows when they're busted AF. The first one is with the Maybelline New York Eyestudio pomade, and it's in the color dark brown. And the other way is just with a dollar store pencil. I'm almost out, but this is it, with the little sharpener thing on it. And also, because this was just a brow tutorial and I wasn't doing makeup following, well, maybe not, but I used one way lighter concealer, which was the LA Girl in Toffee. LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee. So I used this one for the pomade, and then I used Toast with the pencil. And like I said, it's too light, but I really want to show you how I do them. I am not a perfectionist. This is not in any way a perfect video, but this is how I get them done so I can look presentable. So if you're interested in watching this video, just stay tuned, because here it comes. First, I'm going in with my e.l.f. upside down, but e.l.f. duo brush, and I'm using a spoolie side to brush out my brows. Let me say, I'm also going to show you the parts I'm having issues with. See the sparseness there, and that little patch of hair. I should try and pluck it, but I'm too afraid. But what I do when I do my brows is, of course, you draw the line underneath, and I kind of fill in as I go. So I'm building my brows, for lack of a better word, because clearly the way they are, that's not working for me. So I fill in, and then I draw my top part and combine the 2 lines. But it's basically, it's like coloring. You outline the picture, and then you fill it in. And it just depends on how dark or how light you want it filled in. I try not to go ham with this. I'm not the best with pomade, but I like how it controls my, the way my brows look through the day compared to a pencil. Like, today is literally a great brow day right now. Just that I'm getting this done without having to wipe it off and start over, I'm going to say is amazing, because with me, the struggle is real. So I always work on my tip, try and make my tip, since I have no hair down there, as real looking as possible. And you always need to take your spoolie and brush out what you're doing. Don't just pack product on, because then they'll be looking a little crazy. And I just continue to fill them in like so, moving more and more toward the front. And when I go to the front, I pretty much turn my brush on its side and drag it, because of course you want the front of your brow to be lighter than the darker side. And once I'm done and it's maybe still too light, then I take whatever leftover concealer is on my brush and I brush it along the front of my brow just to lighten it up a little bit. So here I'm going in on the second side, basically doing the same thing, building me a brow. I mean, I hate having really, really thick brows, because my face isn't the biggest face ever. But while I was waiting for my brows to do whatever they were going to do as far as growing, like, I did have huge brows, which to me, on my face, is not cute. So yeah, I'm doing the same thing I did on the other side, which is basically building and filling in. In all honesty, that little bit of hair on the upper right of this brow always guides me to where my tip won't be looking crazy, because when I do it, it always starts out that way. But then I'm like, oh, there's my little hair. And I include it in my brow, of course, and that always makes my tip look good on this eye, which is my left, your right. But yeah, I'm doing the same thing I did on the other side, just filling in and building my brow up to look presentable. And let me just say, they say that brows are sisters. My brows are definitely cousins, but my face shape is my face, one side is different from the other side, so that's a little crazy. So I just do my brows to accommodate whatever side I'm working on. And your brow is supposed to start basically your inner socket of your eye. Mine was a little extended. I just blend it out with concealer as I go. So that's the Toffee LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm just going to highlight, clean up, not highlight, clean up under my brows like so. And this was a good day to film a video, guys. I made so many mistakes. That's one. But I'm going to show you, even if you make mistakes after you've done your brows and you're 100% happy like I was, you know, there's a way, a quick, easy way just to go right back in with your product and fix it. Yeah, I made mistakes on this, but like I said, you just go back in with your product and clean it up. And you guys will see that in a couple of minutes, I guess. It's coming up. Here it is. I'm just going to go back in and redo my line and clean up my little mess. I smile because it worked without giving me lots of issues today. And let me say, you know, when I was blending it out, some of us, when we blend it out, there still be so much concealer caked up at the very edge of our brows. So when I go in to blend out the concealer, I try and blend it all, like get it all, because I don't want that little extra light line sitting on my face. So again, I'm just using really this light concealer to show you guys how they look. But now I'm going in with the pencil, and I'm basically going to do the exact same thing that I did on the other eye. So what I'm going to do is shut up and let you guys enjoy. With the pencil, I definitely feel like I have more control over how much I'm actually filling in on my brows. And I mean, if you go on YouTube, like you're on, you'll see thousands of videos on how to do your brows. So it's just based on preference and how you like it. I'm going to say this, doing brows, the skill of them does not come overnight. I still don't have it down. Like, it takes practice. And trust and believe, you're going to look like a fool sometimes, but you got to suck it up, learn from it, and just do better the next time you do it. Like, that's the only thing I could say. But don't give up. Just do it. Practice makes perfect. And I said I was going to do a video for after my brows are waxed and cleaned up and better. But I don't think I am right away. Only because if you can master your brows when they're busted, when you get them waxed, please, you'll be a pro. So, I mean, I don't feel the need to go in and do another video for cleaned up brow, a cleaned up eyebrow tutorial. No, I'm not going to do that. yeah, now I'm going in with Toast, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, which is outline my brows. And there's also a way, maybe I'll do that, do a video on that, how you outline how you want your brows to look first and then fill them in. So I may do a video on that. Look at me messing up. But this is what happens. I already showed y'all how to just go back in with your product and fix it. It's no big deal. It's just a pain in the you know what. And I know there are definitely all types of concealers out on the market now. I mean, Rihanna just came out with hers. And don't get me wrong, I want to try it. But as far as my coins, I use products that I can afford right now. And I don't buy new products until I'm damn near out of something. So, I mean, I guess when I'm out, I'll try that concealer. It is pricier, of course, than the LA Girl Pro Conceal. And if it's not broke, don't fix it. And LA Girl does me right. Like, I don't have no complaints about her. And there is a way that you use your angle brush to put concealer on and clean up. And if you're using a concealer pot or something like that, then of course you have to use an angle brush. But for me, that brush that is on the concealer works great. Remember that line I was talking about? I'm just cleaning up here real quick. But remember that highlight concealer line? You see it? Like, I try to blend out as much as possible so you don't see that line on top of my brows or underneath. But yeah, right there. But yeah, that's it, guys. All done. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like it, comment if you have any comments, and subscribe. And until next time, see you later.